I just bought an iconic Barbie for every letter of the alphabet because today I want to try to make the definitive Barbie alphabet, or at least my definitive Barbie alphabet. And you will let me know in the comments whether you agree or disagree with my alphabet. Now, this alphabet today is going to include vintage Barbie, modern Barbie, and everything in between. So let's get started. Okay, letter A. Some of these were a little easier and then some were a little challenging. For me, this one came to my mind right away. And as always, let me know if you have any of these Barbies. Here we go. Astronaut Barbie from 1985. And of course, there are many astronaut Barbies, and this is not the first, but this one to me is the most iconic because this is quintessential Barbie. Of course, she would go to space wearing pink and big poofy sleeves. And on the back, there's this beautiful photo of Barbie on the moon, the actual moon. She's on the actual moon right here. This was photographed from the moon. She comes with some things, including some cardboard, art accessories, a little certificate. We've got these little constellation graphs too. She's also got this very interesting gadget. Oh my gosh, this is so that way I think you can make a flag for her. Yeah, a little flag that she puts on the moon that says Barbie. That's what this is for. That's cute. I can see a photo of it here on the back of the box. And here's a closer look at her and her face. She's got some classic 80s blue eyeshadow. And this outfit is so metallic, futuristic. It's just so campy and not practical and over the top. I love when Barbie is all of that. She came with this thing right here. I don't even know what this gadget is supposed to be. Maybe an oxygen tank. We've got stuff right here, maybe a little purse or some kind of case. And then this thing right here. I'm not too sure what that's for yet. A skirt and leg warmers. So we'll try that on. She also came with a brush and these incredible boots right here. Here she is in this first look, complete with the boots, but let's make her helmet. These pieces connect. Okay, I assembled, oh no, the stickers aren't really sticking anymore. Yeah, I might need to use like Mod Podge or something to get the stickers to stick. Here, let's just put this helmet on. Her hair should be pulled back into a ponytail so that way she can see better. But you get the idea. This is her helmet, and now she can finally breathe. You know, the only thing is I'm a little worried about her hands. Wouldn't her hands not be safe to be just exposed to the elements of the moon? She does have a ring, very, very fancy. Okay, here's the other look, the second look with the stockings and this little skirt, and again we can put on our helmet so that way we can breathe. That's it. That's her other look. And oh wait, there's like two belts in here. There's another belt. So you could do two belt looks, I guess. Interesting. Even though like it's really hard to put this second belt on, you get the idea. It's a pink belt or a shiny silver belt. So there we go. That is our letter A, our 1985 astronaut Barbie. And by the way, stick around to the very end of the video because I'm gonna fix up the dolls who really need some help. So I will show you how they turned out once we get through the whole alphabet. Okay, we've got letter B. I'm extremely excited to have this Barbie in my collection finally. She came out in 1980. She was designed by Kitty Black Perkins, and we have her new in box right here, the legendary first ever black Barbie. And the seller included this little poster right here, but let's take this off. And here she is. Oh, her limited warranty is in there, but this box is in perfect condition. We will very carefully, gently take her out of the box just to get a closer look at her. But here's the packaging, black Barbie. She's black, she's beautiful, she's dynamite. So Kitty Black Perkins says that this doll was inspired by Diana Ross and disco, and this Barbie is totally giving that, and she's so important. Up until then, any doll in this Barbie world that was named Barbie was white, and obviously Barbie is the main protagonist in this world. She's the main character. Everyone else was just a friend or like an accessory to Barbie. So while she's not the first black doll in the Barbie world, she is the first black Barbie. She's the first black doll with the iconic name Barbie, and here she is. And this goes to show that there is no singular definitive identity or physical identity for Barbie. Barbie is anybody, you can be anything, and this is Barbie. This is one of many Barbies. She's gorgeous. She has the stuffy face mold. She's wearing this beautiful red outfit with a little bit of a transformative fashion gimmick. She also came with some accessories, a clip, and some shoes, and earrings as well. So here's a close-up of her again. So, oh, she's got two pairs of earrings. She has these earrings that she comes wearing, but then there's also another pair of earrings in here. Again, we'll open that. We've got this little gold moment here on her top, and then her skirt. This can come off, and now she's got a little bit of a bathing suit look. I love how it's just open in the back, so that way if she's dancing, she doesn't get too hot. It's a little breathable back there. She also has this red ring. Okay, this might be ridiculous. I'm not gonna close the shoes all the way because I'm just so afraid of them breaking. I don't know if this type of shoe is easy to break, but I know that many Barbie shoes can break, especially the older ones, but you get the idea. They're just like a classic superstar shoe, and they are red. Now her earrings can pop off, and you can replace this little dangly drop. You can replace it for one of the rings, but it's like not easy to do, and again, I'm trying to be so fragile and careful. She also came with a little hair pick that you could even just leave in her hair as a little accessory, but look how beautiful her face is, her beautiful brown eyes. I love the like natural tones in her makeup as well. Another one of her accessories included this red necklace. And I don't remember if I showed you a really good close-up of the back of the box, but you can read what it says back here as well. And once again, here she is back in her box, the legendary, iconic Black Barbie. Okay, letter C. This one was a little tough. I ended up picking an entire collection rather than one specific doll like the first two. And this collection came out as I was a kid and I was growing up. So C stands for Cali Girl. Right here, I've got Cali Girl Leah and Cali Guy Blaine. And I also have this SoCal Cali Girl Barbie right here. Now, I feel like Cali Girl is one of the first times since Malibu Barbie where the beach life was really emphasized in Barbie again. So the Cali Girl collection almost feels like Barbie referencing her past, but in a modern Y2K way. Now, these dolls came out around 2003, and this SoCal Barbie right here, she would have come in a more deluxe set like this Cali Guy Blaine. She came with a ton of different outfit pieces and accessories, but I got just her and a lot with a bunch of other dolls, so this is all that she came with. But she's so pretty. She's very, very tan. Her hair has these nice little crimps in it. Sorry, her hair is a little wet still. I just tried to wash her. I love the two-tone hair. It feels so Christina Aguilera stripped era. And she's wearing this like surfer beach outfit. Blaine, I'm gonna keep him in the box. I think he looks perfect like this. And I love this texture up here on the top of the box. It's so perfect. And the packaging is very fun. It does have some little beach stories on it that you could feel free to read. But Blaine comes with some surfing gear and an extra outfit, as well as some other accessories, including suntan lotion. But Leah, we will take out. I actually did already unbox her and gave her a little bit of a touch-up. We're gonna open her again today. So here's Leah in the box, and again, she also, her packaging has a little bit of a surf story on the back. She also came with a little cardboard cutout surfboard that I misplaced. But I love her bathing suit. I think it's so beautiful. Here's Leah. I love this face mold so much. She has this red paisley bandana. She's got like black hair with some dark caramel brown highlights all through it. She has these silver hoop earrings, this beautiful turquoise and brown beaded necklace, and then this striped and denim bathing suit. She also has her name tag and these orange sunglasses. So this is my small little Cali Girl collection, and I do have to thank my dear friend Ken because he did gift me these two, as well as like maybe 5 other dolls on this list, but I swear I did buy the rest. So thank you, Ken. But if you ask me, C stands for Cali Girl Barbie. Okay, letter D, no surprise to anybody. Day to Night Barbie, 1985, also designed by Kitty Black Perkins. I've got one right here out of the box, and I have one right here just to show you what the packaging looks like. Of course, it says Day to Night Barbie. Beautiful suit becomes glamorous gown. On the side of the box, we see more photos of her at work, and then on the back, we see her in her night look along with Day to Night Ken. We can also see both of their daytime looks right here. Now, when I got this doll, she was not new in box, and her original leotard that she was wearing is quite a bit of a mess. You can see how it's fraying and a lot of this tinsely type of fabric is starting to come off. So I bought her a new one right here. This one looks pretty good. So let's put this on her because she's not wearing anything underneath her little faux scarf that I made for her. Her hair looks very flat without the hat because obviously I do need to get some earrings for her, but she does have her ring right here. And yes, this is her day look. We've got the day shoes and her little briefcase right here. Inside the briefcase is a little newspaper. She came with little credit cards, another news magazine with Ken on the cover, and she came with a credit card for you to use. She also came with this purse, which can open. She came with a calculator because she's working with big numbers where she works. Oh, and she also came with a hanger and a hairbrush and a comb, but we can take off her jacket and transform her into her nighttime look. And of course, her skirt is reversible. Okay, there we go. It is on, and it's gonna stay on. And let's put her skirt inside out now. Okay, and now here is basically what her night look would have looked like. Now, I am missing the original scarf. This piece of fabric is fraying, and it looks really rough. Also, I do have her original shoes right here. There are these pink little mule type of heels. You can see them better here on the back of the box. I already tied down these shoes onto her feet because they don't really stay on very well. These are her daytime shoes, of course. I think this is like the definitive transformative fashion Barbie out there, and that's why she's letter D in my alphabet. Letter E. This one was also a little tough to decide who to pick. Like I said at the beginning, I really wanted to include every era of Barbie possible. And when I was buying these, I was also just trying to find the most affordable option, okay? So this is an example of the cheapest one that I could find that was most complete. This is a reproduction of the famous, stunning, beautiful, pink Enchanted Evening Barbie dress. As many of us know, the way that you could get clothes for your Barbies was not by buying another Barbie, just buying clothes. Sorry, I don't have the original, but I wanted a doll to model and wear this outfit. And like I said, this was the cheapest one that I could find, and I think it looks really good. This look originally came out in 1960, so about a year after Barbie's first debut. So this is one of her earliest fashions, one of the oldest outfits that we are going to be looking at today. And again, I feel like it is just so perfectly Barbie. So this Barbie is wearing earrings. The look comes with a 3-tier pearl necklace. We've got the fur stole. This fur stole can attach and detach with a little clasp. So on the inside, it is lined with that pink satin, and it does say Barbie reproduction. And this reproduction came out in 1996. And now here's the dress underneath. So it's a little dented and wrinkled up at the top, but she also comes with gloves. The dress is a little gathered off to the side here at the hip with the pink rose. And we've got this beautiful little train moment happening off to the side. And the rest of the dress is a nice, very fitted, sort of pencil tight dress skirt. Now, this look, of course, did come with shoes, and there are these little Barbie mule, sort of like what we just saw with Day to Night Barbie. Oh no, one of them is broken. That's a bummer, but that, you know, that happens very easily with these shoes. But just so you get the idea, they're like these little clear, glittery, soft plastic heels. They've got a strap in the front. They're very Cinderella. Anyways, you get the idea. This is Enchanted Evening Barbie, and I think she is iconic enough to be our letter E. F is for Fashion Fever. Right here, I've got my little Fashion Fever collection, thanks to Ken. I've got these two girls out of the box, and actually all three of these girls use the Leah Kayla face mold, and these two guys use the Blaine face mold that we saw in Cali Girl. Here's this first girl in the blue, and these looks are so interesting. I love this skirt so much, and this net top, the little pocket in the front, and it's even got this hood back here. She has the matching blue sunglasses, and the purse is so cute with the little fur moment. And then the shoes. These little platformed sandal shoes are adorable in my opinion. This look right here I love so much. It feels very fall. We've got this coat that reminds me of That's So Raven. It's just like epitome of Y2K. We've got the real buttons right there, the fuzziness on the collar and cuff. She has the visor, and then the pants are very fun too. I love, again, the little net, the orange net right here, and the camo, and I think these sneakers are fabulous as well. These two guys, it's so fascinating to see how interesting and different they can look with different hair color and different eyebrow colors, but yeah, it's the same face mold. This guy with the leather jacket and the denim pants. This one also has the nice denim, and then this top, it's a kind of paisley but like camo colors. I really love his turtleneck, and this is Kurt. I think these are both Kurt. Right here we've got this girl, and I want to clean up her face a little bit. It looks like the plasticizer is starting to become dusty. I love this skirt so much. Yes, okay, then this slides off. Oh no. Her stand, these always break. But yeah, her face needs a little bit of a wipe down, so let me just do that really quickly. Okay, I just spent a little time working on her. I tied her sunglasses to her hand and her little bag in her hand. Look at these shoes. These shoes are incredible. The little buttons on the skirt, the top is so cute, and the necklace is gorgeous. And yes, her face is cleaned up now. And now we can slide her back in. The packaging is just too adorable in my opinion. But there we go. F stands for Fashion Fever. G stands for Great Shape Barbie. I think we all know why this Barbie is iconic. Thank you, Toy Story. And who would have thought of all the Barbies that Toy Story could have put in their movie, they picked Great Shape Barbie, and I'm not saying that's a bad choice. It's a great choice. I mean, this outfit is gorgeous. She came out around 1983, the height of the aerobics trend. Of course, right here, I have the black Barbie, and in the movie Toy Story, we see the white Barbie. But regardless, it's the outfit that makes this look iconic. And great shape, it was not just Barbie, there was also Skipper and a few other friends in the lineup. Okay, so here she is on her little box. Look at her little workout accessories. And of course, she's gorgeous. I love her curly black hair. There is a rotted elastic rubber band up in there. But of course, we've got the blue headband and this iconic bodysuit that she's wearing, this pink little belt around her waist, and the extremely recognizable multicolor striped leg warmers. And then we've got a couple accessories. This is the Great Shape Barbie booklet, and it can fold open. Oh, there's nothing on that side. On this side, we see some different moves that you could pose your Barbie in. She also comes with these sort of ballet slipper type of athletic shoes. Okay, we've got our little slippers on, and then she comes with this pink bag with the blue straps. I feel like this Barbie would have been so much fun to play with back in the 80s, or even again now today. And Skipper right here is more or less the same thing. Her outfit is a little different. Basically, she comes with the same accessories, the shoes, a little bag. The outfit has these gathered short sleeves, but I really just can't get over how gorgeous this doll is, this shade of blue. And I just feel like Barbie's personality is that of an 80s aerobics video instructor. So I see why Toy Story picked her to be in their movie. So that is why G stands for Great Shape Barbie. H stands for Holiday Barbie. Right here, I have two of my personal favorites, 1992 and 1997. Now, I apologize, I'm not going to unbox these. These were gifted to me from my mom's friend. They belong to his mother, whose name is also Barbara. And since she never took them out of the box, I want to keep them in the box too. So a huge thank you to Chris and his wife, Stacy, because when they sent me these, they took the time to wrap them and make it so special and fun. So I'm very grateful, and I'm very lucky to have these dolls in my collection. Holiday Barbie is iconic. You cannot deny it. The very first Holiday Barbie came out in 1988. You know, they say nostalgia really starts to hit around 30 years after something has come out. So these dolls are about 30 years after Barbie first debuted. So anyone who was a child and playing with Barbie growing up, now we're feeling nostalgic and wanted to begin collecting Barbies. So Mattel started to put out collector Barbies, and Holiday Barbie is one of those collector Barbies. And at the time, these were huge. It was so exciting every year to see what that year's Holiday Barbie would be. Like I said, right here, I've got 1992. This is like my chandelier girl. She looks like a chandelier with the little danglies. 1997, this red bow. She looks like an angel that you could put on top of your Christmas tree. I also have the stunning Millennium Princess. Technically, I shouldn't include her because she's not Happy Holidays. She's Millennium Princess, but I mean, she's a Holiday Barbie. So this is that deep evergreen forest green dress on Teresa right here from 1999. This is 1996 with the burgundy velvet and the fur. I love her muff that she can put her hands in. And this Barbie has purple red eyes. I also have 1994 Golden Dream Winter Princess right here with the gems and the jewels down her bodice and the sequins. Here we have 1995, another green outfit. This one looks like a present. Her dress resembles wrapping paper. It's shiny and glossy. I think it's so much fun. Lastly, I have Holiday Teresa from the year 2000 in this stunning gold dress. But whether you like it or not, Holiday Barbie has been around for a very long time. She has solidified herself in the Barbie iconic status. I mean, you can't go to a thrift store without finding a Holiday Barbie. She's everywhere. She's inescapable, whether you like it or not. Therefore, H stands for Holiday Barbie. Okay, next, this eye sticker is so sad and hilarious. But this one, nothing really came to mind right away. There really are not a whole lot of Barbies that are named with the letter I at the beginning, but I definitely think this one deserves to be here. I stands for Ice Capades Barbie. Wow, and this girl is gorgeous. I have Ice Capades Ken somewhere on one of these shelves, but finally we've got Barbie. I think this is the most beautiful ice skating Barbie, period. Okay, never mind. There's actually a lot of gorgeous ice skating Barbies, but I do think this one is so whimsical, and I love the icy pastels that she has. And we've got this iridescent textured fabric on her as well. This is for Ice Capade's 50th anniversary, and I was really trying to avoid like collaborations, but I could not think of anyone else more iconic in the I section. Here we see this gorgeous photo of them on the back. Oh, and here's her practice outfit outfit. Okay, so we've got some things here. Some little cardboard punch-out accessories, makeup, tickets to the ice capades, a program book, and then a poster of Barbie and Ken. Our ice skates. Look at this. Her skirt has 3 layers of different colored fabrics. Okay, here she is. Yeah, her hair is pretty interesting, but I do love this giant rhinestone ring that she's got. Her hair piece is very cool. Of course, it matches the rest of her outfit. I love this purple, the pink, and the teal. If we take off the skirt, it's got a snap closure. Yeah, we could take this off and she could wear just this. I like the skirt, so I'm gonna keep the skirt on her. And here are her ice skates. They're just plain white, and we've got the silver skates or blades. Yeah, ice skates, right? But that's basically her. Like I said, I think this is one of the most beautiful ice skating Barbies. Therefore, I stands for Ice Capades Barbie. J undisputably stands for Jewel Hair Mermaid Barbie. This girl came out around 1995 along with some gorgeous friends, Teresa and Midge. This Barbie has the longest hair on a Barbie ever, and we already looked at her. If you watched my Barbies with long hair video, this is the same girl from that video. I already opened her, and I did put her back in the box, and now today we're gonna open her again because I want this to feel fun and special, like it's the first time that we are opening her. So let's get a closer look at her. And this Barbie really didn't have any other crazy gimmick. It was just, she had long hair, she was a mermaid. You could remove the fin on her skirt, so that way she could be like a little princess just walking around. She has the crown, and you know, she came out like right in the middle of the 90s when Mermaid Princess was such a craze, thanks to The Little Mermaid, which came out like 5 years before this. And then she also came with these Velcro stars that you could stick into her extremely long, beautiful hair. Just to show you, you could take off the fin. It's kind of hard to put back on. She's so stunning. Like, it looks like she has all these rhinestones and jewels or scales on her outfit. She's got the crown, the star earrings, the red lips, and just hair for the rest of her life. Like, I could just spend all day brushing her hair. And then we could put these little Velcro stickers in her hair, and they do a good job. They stay in pretty well. So I think this is a fun gimmick. The little stars, they can get tangled in the hair a little easily, so that is something that you want to be careful with. But look how pretty. Look how stunning. Okay, now I am gonna take these out before I make a mess. But this doll is truly a legend, a record breaker. There might be some other Rapunzel Barbie dolls that have hair this long, but that's technically Barbie as Rapunzel. Therefore, she's wearing Rapunzel hair. But this is Barbie as Barbie. So this is technically the only Barbie as Barbie with hair this long. Therefore, J stands for Jewel Hair Mermaid. Letter K. This one was tough. I didn't know if I wanted to do what you're probably thinking I'm going to do, but I did end up doing it anyway. So K stands for Ken. I'm sorry. I know he's not Barbie. I know this is supposed to be the Barbie alphabet, but I feel like Ken deserves to be on the Barbie alphabet, even if he's not Barbie. He's an important accessory to Barbie. My other runner-ups were like Kissing Barbie or Kitty Fun Barbie. I'm sorry, but you know, Ken is iconic and he deserves to be here. This is my original Ken, and I did restore him to the best that I could. I did a whole video on that. Now, this is not his original outfit. Yes, Ken came out in 1962. He came out originally just wearing these red swim trunks, but then he would quickly get a revised, updated outfit that I like much better. And I have that outfit in here, and it needs to be restored. So we're gonna do that. Here we go. So this is his original top, his very stretched out swim trunks. These need new elastic. And then his cork sole sandals with the red strap. So I'm gonna remove this old elastic band and replace it with a brand new one. This is actually a trick I learned from my friend Disney Barbie Girl here on YouTube. Okay, Mr. Ken is finally wearing his original outfit, and now these shorts will stay on. They're not super loose, so he is good to go. K stands for Ken. Let me know what you would have picked. L stands for Life in the Dreamhouse. Right here, we have one of my favorite characters from Life in the Dreamhouse. Oh, she's upside down. Raquel, and this is talking Raquel. So she's got this belt that is supposed to allow her to talk. Sadly, she's not talking right now, but we'll replace her batteries. This is the back of the box. Again, it says you can listen, record, and then the doll repeats what I've said. This came out in 2012, the same year that Life in the Dreamhouse debuted. And I feel like Life in the Dreamhouse is just so much fun. It's got Barbie with that aerobics instructor personality, very much her Toy Story personality, and I feel like that's all how we see Barbie. And I think it's just fun and campy, and I feel like that's what a lot of us like from Barbie. We like when she's fun and when she's campy. And this doll is so beautiful. This has that really nice Raquel face mold, but she's got rooted eyelashes. All right, nice. Oh, and she has very greasy saran hair. Ooh, like glue seepage saran hair. She has articulation in the arms. So let me figure out how to do this. There's a thing back here that we need to pull. Yeah, the button's still nothing. So I think I need to open up her leg. That's where the battery goes. So yeah, let me do that really quick. Okay, I don't know if she's working. Like, I just put in new batteries, still nothing's happening. Wait, I put the batteries in upside down. Hold on.
Just this once, I'm gonna be the star.
Oh my gosh. Okay, it's working. We're in business.
You won't believe the day I've had. Hello? Ken? Anybody?
Wow, okay, that's exciting.
Oh my gosh, I got so excited about the fact that she could talk, I forgot that I can also talk to her and she can record me. So if I press the middle button, she should say back to me what I said. So R is for Raquel. I feel like that's something she would say, but you'll find out what R stands for later. And yes, I did wash all of that nasty glue seepage out of her hair. So now her hair is very nice and soft.
I do just wish that she came with tights or leggings or stockings just to hide this. It's a bit of an eyesore, the battery compartment on the leg, but they gave her this kind of mini dress with a flared little peplum moment right here. We've got this belt. It is like a semi-belt. It doesn't continue onto the back. On the back, we see her big speaker. Her necklace is hiding the microphone. She also came with a purse and a watch or a bracelet, and I think she's really pretty. Again, I love this Raquel face mold. She's got the rooted eyelashes. Her hair is really gross, really glue seepage. Anyways, that is Raquel. I feel like this doll does a great job at capturing her vibe and capturing the essence of Life in the Dreamhouse. So if you ask me, L stands for Life in the Dreamhouse. M stands for Malibu Barbie. Right here is a reproduction of the original from 1971, along with a cute fashion pack, but right in here, I've got an original. So let's open this. I already know that the bathing suit is torn in one spot, and I will have to fix that. Otherwise, I think she's supposed to be pretty complete. Yes. Okay, does she not have the sunglasses? I thought she was gonna have the sunglasses. Are they in here? Yes, okay. Whoa, oh my gosh, these sunglasses are wild, and they feel like they're about to break. Yeah, I'll have to be careful with these. These sunglasses are very big. She definitely needs a bit of a cleanup, and oh, it looks as though somebody already tried to repair the bathing suit, but they used a thread that does not match. There's like a black thread in there. I might just, again, try to touch this up again myself. You know, this is good enough. This is the original Malibu Barbie in her aqua high neck swimsuit. And we also have this beach towel, this little terry cloth yellow beach towel, and it pairs perfectly with the teal swimsuit and then these sad purple glasses. Yeah, we'll fix these up. Here's a better looking Malibu Barbie. I think her hair is maybe a bit more platinum and a little bit lighter, but I think she looks great. Really clean. You can see the glasses better there. And this little lemon kick fashion right here from 1970. And on the back of this box, we can see a photo of the reproduction right there. You know, I'm excited to fix her up and get her looking good, because I think it's undeniable that M has to stand for Malibu Barbie. Letter N, here we go. This one was also difficult to decide, but once I decided, I thought it makes total sense. And she is a very important piece of Barbie history. So right here we have Barbie in the Nutcracker. Of course, this is Barbie's first movie, so I think this is important. I think it's very iconic, and you cannot argue that this costume in this Barbie is absolutely stunning. And now this doll does come with a little spinning dancing gimmick, so we will have to try this out. Here is the back of the box, this beautiful photo of the dolls and some of the other characters you can get. And I guess we can do some changes with her outfit here and there. This came out in 2001. That's the box date on this. Oh my goodness, her hair is a mess. It's also in a hairnet, but I don't think this hairnet really helped at all. Her hair is crazy, but she is absolutely stunning. The crown, her necklace, this bodice with the details, all the glitter, the sheer ruffled sleeves and the sheer ruffles up here too, all the gold details, this beautiful pink tutu, there's glitter on it. She's got these stockings that have the ribbons from her shoes on the stockings rather than her shoes being attached to them. The shoes are molded on, but it's okay. She's articulated so that way she can do some beautiful ballet poses. But let's take out this little dancing, spinning platform that she comes with. So there's 3 little places where you can pop them into. You could get Barbie and Ken as the Nutcracker and the Sugar Plum Fairy. Oh, there's this little cardboard Nutcracker. So now she's supposed to be able to spin like this when you move this and slide this across the floor or the table or whatever. That's very cute. You make her go fast so her hair twirls. Very fun. Then we can take off her skirt and see underneath, so this can come off, although it's very transparent now. I feel like you can see through this darker pink layer, but that's the other look. Luckily she does have, you know, it's like a full leotard. She's got panties under there and, you know, she's got the stockings too. So there we go. N is for Nutcracker Barbie. All right, letter O. So this is not one of the dolls that just popped up in my mind right away. I chose this based on nostalgia, and there is a gimmick about this doll that I think makes it pretty unique. So here we have Ocean Friends, and I've got Kira right here. And if you recall, if you remember these girls were scuba divers, snorkelers. Their legs are supposed to transform from this like wetsuit to natural leg color. These dolls would all come with a pet. So here we've got Kira's seal friend, and on the back of the box we see these beautiful photos of Kira, Barbie, and Ken, and some more photos of them. This came out in 1996, maybe. That's the box date. Oh my gosh, there are so many disintegrating rubber bands coming out of this box right now. These little cardboard artwork pieces right here. We've got this purple underwater camera, some binoculars. Do people use binoculars underwater? So it looks like warm water should turn her legs to a natural skin tone, and then cold water turns it into the wetsuit. Here's our little seal, who doesn't really talk, but you know, I guess you could use it in the water in the bathtub. It's cute. Okay, Kira is finally out. I love her purple and orange. She has a beautiful face. She also has purple and brown eyes. She's got these orange earrings, this big voluminous black hair. She has this orange watch. We have maybe my favorite accessory right here, the little snorkel goggle. That is so adorable. Okay, we also have her air oxygen tanks. She definitely needs like her hair tied up into a ponytail so she can wear her backpack, her little water tank, but you get the idea. This is how it looks. It is sadly like hollow on the back. She has this little fanny pack right here, and I think this is adorable. On the back side, it is like this net fabric right here. You could put stuff in it. It feels like there's something in it right now. It's another one of these. See how she has this Velcro around her wrist? There's another one. Oh, there's Velcro under the seal's things, so maybe she could hold it and swim with it. That's cute. All right, let's get a little pool situation going. Okay, we've got our pool and her little flippers. At least like one of them does not want to stay on, but anyways, her legs are purple-ish. They are like, from me touching them, they're starting to change colors. I apologize. This is so low. Oh my gosh, but yeah, it's working. It does what it's supposed to. It still has like a purple glitter sheen to it. Overall, this is a fun doll. I would have had a lot of fun playing with her like in the pool or in the bathtub. So this is our iconic letter O. Let me know if you agree with this one. Okay, letter P. This one was a no-brainer. Oh goodness. And I'm very excited to have my first ever. You can tell who it is. Oh, the plastic is rough. We have Peaches and Cream Barbie. I almost don't want to take her out of the box. And I bought a second one of this. One that's not brand new, not complete. I would rather open that one since it's already been tampered with. Okay, I found her. So one more time. Here is the box. It says Peaches and Cream Barbie with glamorous change around stole. On the side of the box, you see a little idea of some of the things that you can do with this doll and with her outfit, and this little spinner that can tell you what you should do with the doll and the outfit. Here's a beautiful photo of Barbie and Ken on the back of the box. And Peaches and Cream Barbie came out in 1984, or at least that's the box date. This one had been removed and it was missing some accessories, and so I settled for this thinking this one's fine, but then this one showed up and I was like, okay, I need this one too. And there she is. Oh yeah. This box is a little rough, but it's really not bad. Her plastic has not yellowed the way that this one's did. Yeah, this one is pretty yellowed compared to this one. We will open this one because she looks like she's been played with before. I think she's missing maybe some jewelry. She's got the spinner. So this is like a dreidel almost, where you just set it down and you spin it. And wait, I don't know how you're supposed to decide or determine what is the winner. So yeah, we're missing maybe some hair clips, hair pick. We do have the brush and the comb and the shoes. I'm glad we have the shoes. This is how she came. So her hair is a big mess. She will need a restoration. Here's her face. It's a little dirty. She's got the nice earrings. This stole, let's just see what the outfit looks like without really quickly. So this is the dress as it is. It's very flowy and pretty. Yeah, she is so much fun. So this stole right here, let's see, it's super long. We can clip it right here and again right here. So technically she's got two, and there's all of these different looks that we can create. She looks like a Christmas tree right here on this one. So there's a button in the back of her iridescent top right here that we can clip this onto. This top reminds me of Ice Capades Barbie, and here are her cute little peach heels. She's not really fitting into them that great, but it's okay. So here's one thing we could do. We could wrap it around the front, around the top, sort of like a scarf if you want. We could drape it around like this. I wish there was another, even though it wouldn't look great, but I wish that I could like snap it or clip it down here again. Let's add the extension. Let's wrap it around. We could do something like this. We've got the 3 tiers of ruffles and the stole moment around the shoulder. I think you get the idea. I think we all know that Peaches and Cream is undeniably an icon. She's a legend, and that's why P stands for Peaches and Cream Barbie. Letter Q. This one was also a little tough, but I think this makes sense. Here, can you tell, we have Quick Curl. This is Quick Curl Kelly, and I think she comes with most of her original accessories. Kelly uses the beloved Steffi face mold. She's a very warm brunette, and we've got this green outfit. These girls had the Quick Curl hair gimmick. It's got these little wires that allow you to curl. She came with white shoes, and she will definitely be needing a cleanup and a restoration. She also came with these little curlers right here. We also have this curling iron, curling wand. There's a comb, a brush, and this little mini brush. We have at least 2 of these curlers right here. All right, well, let's get her in the salon. Sorry, there's like tape on this little display stand. I know it doesn't look that cute. Ooh, her legs still bend. Now, typically I would use a real human comb. Let's take a small section from the front. We're not gonna curl all of her hair. We can take this and we can slide it in just like that. Bring it down towards the end like this, and we can curl like that. Then I should be able to slide it out, and we've got our curl. Very nice, very nice. Now, of course, you could repeat this. It's actually not, that's not too difficult, you know? That's not too bad. That's quite fun. But that's Quick Curl. I think these dolls were so much fun. They're being a little innovative, again, leaning into the hair play. I think their outfits are really pretty. These came out in 1973. So in my alphabet, Q stands for Quick Curl. R is for Barbie and the Rockers. So of course, right here, I've got a reproduction of 1986 Barbie and the Rockers with a second outfit that she's got right there. This is the first edition Barbie and the Rockers Barbie. There, of course, was 2 waves to the Barbie and the Rockers series. There were fashion packs. We see one of them included right here next to Barbie. Lots of neon pink and just the epitome of 80s. But let's open up Miss Diva right here. So now this is part of the second wave, the real dancing action. And I also have Dana. I did a video where I fixed her up, and I do have this doll, the original doll. I just don't have her outfit. These dolls are supposed to dance, and they really do. And we've got these adorable little, like, posters, cardboard punch-out thingies that you could play around with. And then she also comes with some accessories. So much fun. I love this piece right here. This is like a little wrist warmer that she can wear, a hair comb, hair pick, as well as a microphone. Her makeup is so stunning. Her pink eyeshadow, her big neon earrings, her hair is incredible. Of course, there's a disintegrated rubber band up in there. These leggings are so adorable with the stars. And then of course we've got the layered top. So she does have this just plain tank top underneath, but then of course we've got this other more baggy orange tank top happening right here, and it says rockers. Now, she did come with heels. Again, these are the same heels as like Peaches and Cream Barbie, so they don't tend to stay on that well. Actually, on her they're staying on pretty good. Let's slide on her little wrist piece right here, and then in the other hand we'll hold on to the microphone. Oh, and she also has a green ring, and we could even style her hair with this little pick, and we could put it in there like that. But when you place the Barbie on a flat surface like this, you can tilt her at the waist and she dances. So her arms go up and down, she tilts at the hip. Looks like she's running. Undeniably iconic, so R stands for rockers. Okay, letter S. This one was pretty obvious, very easy, and I actually have two. I think you already know who this is going to be, but this is my first ever Superstar Barbie from 1976. And this girl right here comes with her original stand, which I'm very thrilled and excited about. She also comes with some fashion-packed jewelry. A big shout out to Dakota from Disney Barbie Girls. She pointed out that this pink jewelry comes from one of the Superstar fashion packs. And then the previous owner put her hair in this cute little braid. I will undo it. We will give her a more Superstar, just original hairstyle. You already know who she is. She's a legend. She's an icon. This is when really glam started to make a comeback for Barbie. You know, after the majority of the 70s was not super glam, Superstar Barbie said, hold up, we want glam, we want to look great. These are the shoes. They're just these pink heels with the straps in the front. And let's open up this second one and see how this one is looking, and we can kind of piece together my perfect Superstar Barbie. Here we go. Oh, her head is backwards, but it's okay. Okay, so she's got her original earrings, her original ring. Oh, but her boa is a little rough. So her boa could use some help. You know, they're both a little bit dirty, but here they are, side by side. Their dresses, which dress looks better? Let me know what you think. I don't know, I think both of their dresses look fine. And their faces both look great too. But anyways, I think we would all agree that S stands for Superstar Barbie. T stands for Ted Lasso Barbie. Okay, obviously I'm kidding. T stands for Totally Hair Barbie. I don't think you need me to tell you that. Wait, here we've got my little Totally Hair collection. So I've got the brunette already been unboxed. If you saw my long hair Barbie's video, that's when I unboxed her. But I also have this one right here. This is the blonde one, and this is what she looks like, brand new in box. This came out in 1991. That's the box date. We all know she is the best-selling Barbie of all time. The Totally Hair collection alone made Mattel about $100 million. Designed by Carol Spencer. The outfit is inspired by Emilio Pucci, and then the CEO at the time, Jill, decided that they should come with depth styling gel. These dolls come with a lot of hair accessories, of course. They, at the time, had the longest hair on a Barbie ever. We also have Ken right here, who my friend Ken did gift me. His box is a little cracked and smashed. I do need to fix up his plastic. I dropped him, sadly. But the back of the boxes are so colorful, so vibrant. When I was a kid, I loved nothing more than playing with my Barbie doll's hair, so Totally Hair was just a genius idea, and I actually like the makeup better on our brunette. Her lips are a little more red, a little darker. The blonde one right here, her lips are like a pale pinky pink, but she's got hair down to her heels, crimped. I did this little half up, half down look on her. She's got earrings, she has a ring, matching blue heels, and like I said, they came with some different hair accessories. So one of them is this headband with a little flower. There's this shoelace thing right here that is very interesting. One thing you could do is take a section of hair and just wrap the shoelace around, do a little twist This actually might be a terrible idea right now because I might end up getting this completely stuck in her hair. Hopefully not, but you get the idea. You could do something like this if you wanted to. It does not look that good. There's also this accessory. It's like these little ribbons attached to a wire that's masked by this green fabric. She's got this little blue, like mini loofah in her hair. She also came with the neon green one. Maybe I should have done the green one, or I should do both maybe, but I don't need to say anything more. I think we all agree. T stands for Totally Hair Barbie. All right, letter U. This one was tough. There really are not many Barbies that begin with the letter U, but this right here is so iconic to me, so I had to make a little exception. I don't know if anybody can recognize what this is yet, but we have a very safely packaged, iconic Barbie vehicle. All right, this is the Barbie Ultravette, which is, in my opinion, the most iconic Barbie car. On the back of the box, we see this, which is like underwhelmingly not as colorful as the front of the box. Look at how beautiful this is. And this came out in 1985. So this is not like brand new, but it's as close to brand new as I could find and afford. But I think this car right here is so beautiful. And we have some pieces. Steering wheel. Oh, and like, what are these hubcaps maybe? Here is our beautiful car. It is so shiny and reflective. We have a bunch of stickers. I hope these stickers will still work. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we have so many stickers right here. Let me get behind the camera so that way you get a better view. Okay, so we've got our car. Again, we've got these little stickers right here. So we need to find some of these parts. This should go in. We can pop these into here. All right, let's pop out our seatbelts. Let's see, there's only one sticker missing. They did tell me this on the original listing. You know what? I could maybe scan this and print it out. All right, so I just printed out the entire sheet and I tried to enhance the saturation. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little bit of slightly watered down Liquitex gloss. Here we go, just a little bit to saturate the paper. So now I need to start cutting these all out. So for example, this is supposed to go somewhere right in here. Here we go. I'm just gonna use double-sided tape. Okay, first sticker done. Now, a whole bunch more to go. Okay, I finally finished putting on all of the stickers. It feels like, looking at it now, it's like, oh, there's not that many. I mean, I guess back here, there's a good amount, you know? But I just felt like this took me forever to do these stickers. There's some little ones inside the tires. Of course, there are some up inside here. There are some mirrors, some in the front. And as you can see, I put a Barbie in here. The seats on these cars are like really, really low. Like, look at that incline. But I do think that this is the ultimate Barbie car, and that is why U stands for Ultravette. V stands for Very Velvet Barbie. Right here I have Barbie and Teresa. I did open Barbie recently in my fun nostalgic gimmicks. And my Teresa, she is perfect, brand new in the box. She's got this black outfit. I really love it. It's like she's giving funeral princess. V was another tough letter, but I do feel like this collection is so much fun and all of the dolls are gorgeous. Here you can see photos of them on the back. They come with markers that you could color on these stickers. I actually already did color on the stickers. So if you want to see that, go watch the nostalgic gimmick Barbies video. She's wearing this gorgeous velvet bodysuit underneath. You could take off the top as well. She's got the crown. She has beautiful green eyes. Her red lip is gorgeous as well. And I think my favorite thing about these dolls are their boots. These flocked red velvety boots are so gorgeous, and yeah, they're just like they look like princesses. There's so much you can do with them. These came out around 1998. I know I keep saying this, but they're stunning. Therefore, V stands for Very Velvet Barbie. W is for Western Barbie, and right here we have Winking Western Barbie. And I actually just realized I have another Western Barbie that I want to show you. Let me show you this one first, though. This is Winking Western Barbie. You've probably, if you watch my videos, and you've already seen her in the Weird Barbies video because, well, we all know she's a little weird. So Western Barbie comes with little pictures of herself and a stamp so that way she could autograph and sign these pictures of herself. I've not tried it because the stamp doesn't work anymore. This Barbie, I think, is iconic, whether it's for the right or wrong reasons. Western Barbie is just so much fun, and like, we saw Western Barbie in the Barbie movies, so that means Western Barbie is iconic. And doesn't she just have the most beautiful curled bangs, flippy curl? It's so much fun. And I think this outfit is just so adorable. The little fringe, the silver, the shiny black, the rest is like this all white look. This right here is her little stamp, which is totally dried out. She also came with a mirror, perfume, a comb, and a brush. This is what it looks like from the other side. And we also have her shoes and her hat was like starting to like melt or something. So I wrapped it in this plastic and I tried to wash it off, but here are her cowgirl boots. They're just these white boots with some molded designs on them. Here she is with her hat. And yeah, I know I didn't explain it. You might be wondering, why does she look so rough? Because she has the winking mechanism. So this eye is supposed to wink. That's why you don't see the eyelid. This eyelid is like melting and sagging. If I push this button, this big square button right here on her back, she's supposed to wink. And mine, of course, is broken, but you can see a little tiny bit of her eyelid popping out. But I do have another one that is special and unique in a totally different way. Okay, I found her. So this doll is not new in box. Wow. Oh, but her face. Something's going on with her face. So this girl is Western Barbie. However, she does not wink. Here's a look at her face. She's got a normal face for the most part. Something with her mouth though. There's like a dent on her mouth. I might have to try to fix that. Now, her outfit, for whatever reason, came with this cute skirt right here. This can come off. What really makes this girl unique is her hands. She has the busy holding hands. See how her hand is open and then I can put this in. But then once I bring her hand down, her thumb closes and she can hold it. Isn't that so cool? Or like her hat. You have to like open the hand. There we go. All right, I can put this on her hand and then when I do that, she can hold it. Isn't that so cool? So like if she was riding a horse, she could hold the little thingies on the horse. So, or if she had a lasso, she could do that. I think this is so fun. Yeah, she could have this little skirt so that way it looks like a dress. I think both of these dolls are so fun with their own unique, weird gimmicks. By the way, yeah, this came out in like 1980 is the box date, but there we go. W is for Western Barbie. Okay, letter X. We're getting towards the end of the alphabet. And again, these are the harder letters. I had to do a little bit of cheating on this one. X stands for Barbie Extra. Right here is Barbie Extra model number 1. These came out around 2020, and this is probably one of our most recent examples of a Barbie doll on our list today. I want to include every era of Barbie. I don't want to just stick to the era that I grew up with or vintage. I want to show you some modern Barbies that I really enjoyed. I liked Barbie Extra. There were a handful that weren't for me, but there were a handful that I did love. I don't know why I'm doing this. So this is one of my favorites that I've been meaning to open for a while, and I thought this is the perfect video to do it. And then on the back of the box, we see what is included as well as more artwork. All right, so I love this Barbie's outfit. The shoes, the coat, her hair is fun. The glasses say shine bright. Okay, so the dog comes with these tiny little pink bones. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. We also have this purse that we could probably put those little bones inside of. The dog has these heels, these pink heels, yellow sunglasses, little bows in the hair, and the sunglasses can come off. Okay, here is our Barbie. So we've got this rainbow fluffy coat right here, but underneath we have this red little tracksuit with a long sleeve top. I'm surprised that they didn't just make this a sleeveless tank top. She also has the necklace. We also have these socks right here with the stripes on the top and then these glittery silver boots. And the jacket is lined on the visible part of the inside. She also has these gold twisted hoop earrings. Then she came with this little like cloud purse. This thing that just reminds me of a ring pop, but I think it's like supposed to be a knuckle duster. She's supposed to wear it on her hand like that. I feel like the glasses work with the look. It's very Elton John, and it is cute with the pet. I'm not gonna lie, it is cute, even though I don't care about the pets. Oops. I guess she doesn't care about her pet either. If you love very, very colorful, bright, bold statement pieces, the Barbie Extra collection has lots of that. So for me, X stands for Barbie Extra. Okay, letter Y. This was one of the tough ones. But again, I did want to try to include every era of Barbies. So right here we have You Can Be Anything. This, of course, is the pop star. You know, I like this Barbie. I do. I don't love the raw edges on the bottom of the top. She's a budget Barbie. So we love that Barbie is accessible. I do like this mic stand. This is a pretty mic stand. It's like crystally, and the microphone is also a little crystally too, and it pops off so you could hold it or you could put it in the mic stand. So that's fun. And you know, I love a good pop star Barbie. And she has nice saran hair, which I think is important. She's got a really pretty sort of side glance going on, and the pixelation is not that bad. It's definitely there. I like the futuristic look to her outfit. The shoes could be fun to spice up a little bit and give them some maybe rhinestones or some like metallic. I think my biggest disappointment is the top here, this raw edge on the top, and it's just not really even or consistent. It looks messy. I would have preferred that to have been fixed. The raw edge on this doesn't bother me as much. Otherwise, I do think that this is an important message that Barbie likes to spread, that you can be anything. All of the different careers that these dolls come in that you could get are great, and it's always been a part of Barbie's message, the we can do anything, right, Barbie? So in my alphabet, Y stands for You Can Be Anything, but let me know what you would have picked. Okay, we made it to the end of the alphabet. Letter Z. This one obviously was difficult, and I may have cheated a little bit. I'm sorry, but I didn't want to do Zookeeper Barbie. So in my alphabet, Z stands for Zebra Striped Swimsuit worn by the very first Barbie. I know this is a reach, but I had to put her somewhere on this alphabet. She's the first ever Barbie. Obviously, this is the 35th anniversary reproduction. This came out in 1993. We see our Barbie doll in the box. She comes with her original packaging as well as a pair of sunglasses. Now, I actually already have one that is opened, and I recently tried to fix her up and touch up her hair, and I was working on her and I thought that I destroyed her, so that's why I bought this as a replacement. But then I was able to fix her, so here she is. And this Barbie has the very arched eyebrows, the white irises, she has the gold hoop earrings, and her hair, it's supposed to be like a poodle bang, but on these reproductions the hair is not very accurate. I feel like the hair is so thick on these reproductions, but I think overall she captures the essence of what she's supposed to be. She does have the genuine Barbie by Mattel wrist tag. Her nails are painted, so are her toenails, and she's got these black mules. Now, she came with this box, and she doesn't fit inside this box. She also came with a pair of sunglasses, and the sunglasses actually open up so that way she can wear them. So let me show you how they look on her. They're pretty lopsided, but you know what? She's not going to wear them. Yeah, she does not really fit inside this box. Like, look at this. Her feet are all the way at the bottom. Her hair is blocking her from really being able to go in there. So I'm not going to put her in there all the way. But just imagine it is 1959 and you are in the toy store and you're walking down the aisle and you come across this and you buy it and you take it home and you open this and you have your very first Barbie doll. So iconic. She has to be here. So that's it. Now we know our ABCs, but let me show you these other dolls that I just gave some makeovers to. Okay, first, I do want to show you Miss Peaches and Cream. Her hair was such a mess when I first opened her, but now I think it's looking a little better. You know, we can run a comb through it. She's got some curls going on and we can see her heart line, so I'm happy with her. Oh, and Miss Malibu right here. I did replace that black thread. Another one who really needed help is Miss Quick Curl Kelly. So I did give her a very neat and tight flippy curl. And then finally our two superstar girls. So both of them, their hair was kind of wild. This is the girl whose hair was in a big braid or two big braids in the front. So now I think her hair looks very neat, and her outfit, oh yeah, her boa. It's all gathered and it's not crazy looking. And yes, I think her hair looks very neat and very good. Then this is the other one whose hair just was also pretty messy, but now, yeah, same hairstyle as the other girl. But now she looks like a real superstar.
Oh my goodness, and someone who probably needed the most help of all is our Nutcracker Barbie. Now, I gave her the most diabolical sausage curls. I do not like this. I want to do something else with her, but just so you can see her hair when it's not tangled. And yeah, these are absolutely disgusting, diabolical sausage curls. So anyways, at least her hair is not a tangly mess. Right?
Okay, there we go. That is my Barbie alphabet. Let me know if you agree or disagree with any of my choices. I'm very curious to know what you would have picked. Please leave a comment with your entire personal Barbie alphabet. That would be so much fun for me to read and for everyone else to read. Or like make a video and post it here on YouTube. I want to see your Barbie alphabet. So now we know our Barbie ABCs, and I will see you all next time. Bye.